You think you've changed. One moment of pure terror rewires your brain. Death flashes before your eyes, and suddenly every worry, money, status, what people think feels like dust. You swear, if I make it out, I'm done stressing. I'll just live. I'll be happy. I'll make my family happy. Then, life creeps back. The clarity fades. The old anxiety returns like it never left. And you're left asking the same brutal question millions of us ask. Why are we like this? Why does real perspective disappear so fast? This is not just one man's story. It's the human story. Welcome to I Stared Death in the Face and Forgot It in 3 months. A raw, uncomfortable look at why near-death clarity vanishes, why our brains betray us, and what you can actually do to keep the freedom you felt when everything was on the line. If you've ever had a wake-up call, only to fall right back asleep, this one's for you. Meet him. Married. Loves his wife deeply. Until 6 months ago, his life was exactly like most people's. Constant background stress, future anxiety, money worries, career pressure. What will they think? On loop. Mind never off, never quiet. Then one evening, a local event. Poor planning. Crowd surges. Panic spreads. People screaming, pushing. He and his wife are trapped in the middle. For several long seconds, he genuinely believes, this might be it. In that moment, everything became crystal clear. All the stress he carried for years felt ridiculous. The only thing that mattered was getting his wife out alive. Nothing else. He made a promise to himself. If we survive this, I'm done. No more pointless worry, just presence, just love, just life. They made it out. No one was seriously hurt, but something had shifted forever, or so he thought. For the next few days, stress was gone, completely. He looked at people arguing over small things and thought, how? How can you care about this when life can end any second? He felt light, free, awake. But then, about a month later, tiny cracks. A bill arrives. A work email on weekend. A comparison on social media. The mind starts whispering again. What if? You're falling behind. You need to do more. He tried to fight it, remembered the crowd, the fear, the promise. It worked for a while, but slowly, quietly, the old stress returned. Today, he's almost back where he started 6 months ago. Why? Why does the most powerful moment of clarity in your life fade so fast? Why do we return to the same mental prison even after staring death in the face? Science has answers, and they're uncomfortable. Hedonic adaptation, or the treadmill effect. Your brain is wired to return to a baseline. Even after a massive emotional shift, it recalibrates. The freedom you felt becomes normal. So the mind starts looking for new problems to solve. Negativity bias. Humans survived by obsessing over threats. Your brain is literally built to prioritize danger and lack over peace and enough. So even after a miracle escape, it quickly scans for what's still wrong. Default mode network overdrive. When you're not focused on a task, your mind wanders to self-referential thoughts. Past regrets, future worries, social comparisons. That's why peace feels fleeting. Your brain defaults back to rumination. Emotional peak end rule. We remember experiences by their peak emotion and how they end, not the average. The terror was the peak. Safety was the end. So the brain files it as crisis resolved and moves on. It doesn't keep replaying the lesson. Near-death experiences can create temporary ego dissolution. You see how small your problems really are. But the brain is plastic in both directions. Without deliberate reinforcement, the old neural pathways light up again. Clarity is not a one-time event. It's a practice. So what actually works to keep the freedom? Daily mortality reminder. Writers say every morning, "This could be my last day." Sounds dark, but studies show it increases gratitude and reduces trivial stress. Micro moments of awe. Watch a sunset. Look at the stars. Hold your partner's hand and really feel it. Awe shrinks the ego and quiets the default mode network. Deliberate rumination replacement. When worry starts, pause and ask, "Would this matter on my deathbed?" If no, let it go. Protect the nervous system. Sleep, walk in nature, limit caffeine and news. A dysregulated body feeds an anxious mind. Anchor to values, not goals. Shift from "I need to achieve X" to "Today I want to be loving, present, kind." Values are always available. Goals are future traps. He's not fixed. He still catches himself slipping. But now he knows. Clarity isn't something you find once. It's something you fight for every day. Because the truth is, we are like this. Our brains are ancient survival machines trying to keep us alive in a world that's no longer trying to kill us every second. But we can train them. We can remember. We can choose presence over panic. If you've ever had a moment where life made perfect sense, only to lose it again, you're not broken. You're human. Comment below. What was your clarity moment? And how long did it last? Hit like if this hit deep. Subscribe if you want more real, no BS talks about being human in 2026. You're not alone in forgetting, but you don't have to stay forgotten.